Doesn't that music put you in a good mood? What's up, guys? Fears, audience, coffee, new watch. What's up? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. And you know what? Fears forgot to put a banner. So hang on. The Fears podcast. Welcome everyone. There we are. And then bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Fears podcast. Welcome everyone. Shout out to all the fans. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Boy, oh boy, did I have a fun day, guys. And I've got a lot of stuff to talk about. So Fears took my own advice last night. I went to bed. I fell asleep. I forgot to upload the wrestling video, so I'm going to upload that tonight. So, Pixel, I apologize. But I woke up super early. I woke up at 9, and I was out the door by 9:45. And I just got home I've been home probably for about a half an hour. I got something to eat. I thought, you know what, I'll get something to eat before the stream and then start the stream. By the way, Visions, I got my I Love Grandma shirt on. That's right. Oh, yeah. So Fears, not only did I do a vlog today, but I did it in some nice. I did it in my new watch, TikTok. And then I had my my nice shirt. So Fears is changing his style up a little bit, out with the old and in with the new. That's right. And I am digging. I'm digging my watch. It doesn't look like the exact watch out of MacGyver, but it's pretty damn close. So I'm going to call it my MacGyver watch. That's right. Yeah. I'm getting used to wearing a watch because I've worn wristwatches like when I was a kid. But it's been a long time since Fears has wore a wristwatch, so it's kind of itchy right here because I'm not used to wearing bracelets. I'm not a bracelet type of guy, so it's gonna take me a while to wear a watch. But anyway, shout out to the fans. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing great. Let me open up the chat. There we are. Shout out to my gosh, somebody is already liking the stream. Well, I appreciate that. Chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So someone has already liked it. Yo, Richie, what's up, man? How you been? Richie's the first one to say something. Richie, how you doing? I've been doing pretty good. Fears, like I said, I got up really early. I woke up at like 9. I was out the door by 9:45, and Fears pretty much vlogged all day. And should I tell you guys where I went? I went somewhere pretty epic, and I'll give you a hint. I went somewhere where I've vlogged before, but every time you go, it's like a new experience. So the first place I went, I've been there before. The second place I went, I've never been there before, but I had a hell of a time. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing a lot of Instagramming, a lot of TikToking today and tomorrow. Yo, Pixel, what's up? How you been? What is up, Pixel? We are not. We're on top chat. Let me switch it to live chat. Pixel says, "Are you on live chat?" I'm on live chat now. I commented during the intro music. I'm sorry, buddy. I did not see that. Go ahead and comment again on it, Pixel. So if that gives you any hint, Fears went somewhere new today, and I went somewhere old today. Picture, where's a legendary place that Fears has went before to start off a vlog? I've been there before. But anyway, I'll get into that a little bit later. Everything's going great. I talked to my mom literally 10 minutes before I started the stream. She is so excited to see me. And I said, I'm so excited to you. I said, Mom, I'm so excited to see you. I do have some bad news, though. My grandma's gotten a little worse. When you get old, my grandma is like 89. She can't take care of herself anymore. So she had to sell her apartment, moved all of her stuff into my Aunt Donna's house, and she can still talk, she can still function, just sometimes she has hard time breathing. So every once in a while, she has to grab some oxygen, from an oxygen tank, and she has to inhale some oxygen. Not all the time, just sometimes. So for everyone that is religious in the community, will you please give my grandma Fears some prayers and some blessings? I would really appreciate that, because my grandma Fears means a lot to me. So I would greatly appreciate that. Anyway, so Pixel, what did you say during the intro? Let me know. So yeah, I would really appreciate if you would, if you guys would show Grandma Fear some prayers and some blessings, man, because I just lost my dad like 8 months ago. I don't want to lose my grandma anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? All right, today's topics are: before I went to sleep, Fears watched The Waterboy last night, and I watched an amazing film, Limitless. Oh yeah, so I'm going to be reviewing those. I'm going to talk about my surprise vlog that I did. I promise you guys, it's a good vlog. It's not going up until after the Star Wars vlog is up. So the next 2 videos that I'm uploading, Pixel, I'm uploading the wrestling video last night. I apologize that I didn't upload it last night. I'm uploading it tonight. I fell asleep. So I just need to finish editing it, which is, I need to put some music to it, and that's about it. I need to put some titles in it. That's about it. And all that crap. And it's going to be up tonight, because right after the stream, I'm uploading it. And then after that, I'm going to start working on the Star Wars. So those are the Star Wars vlogs. That's the next 2 vlogs. Then I'm going to do the surprise vlog. Pixel says, "What's up, Biff?" You know what? I'll be honest, buddy. I really wasn't looking for a Biff look. I did my classic cut. She just went a little shorter on the sides. Normally, I get a 4 on the sides, and then they blend the top, and then I can spike it whenever I want or comb it over. And she goes, "Do you want to try a 3?" She's like, "You always get a 4." And I went, "Nah, okay." I'm like, I'll do a 3. So, because Biff's hair is very, very short. But anyway, I wasn't going for a Biff look, but that's what Vision said the other day, Pixel. But yeah. Well, Fears is far from a Biff Tannen. I'm more of a Marty McFly, because Biff Tannen is a straight up asshole and he's a bully, and Fears is not an asshole, and I'm not a bully. So yeah. Anyway, shout out to the fans. I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing wonderful. I was thinking about you guys today. I really was. I hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday. I had a fantastic Saturday. So anyway, so time to tell you about the surprise vlog. So Fears took his own advice. I've been trying to work on myself. More patience, less anger, everything. Just everything better. And the fans have told me, even my family has told me, Fears, you just need to learn to relax more. So that's what I did today. I relaxed. I watched some movies, even before I went out. So I watched some movies. Oh, I'm sorry. When I came back, I watched some movies. Sorry. I got up, had like a really quick breakfast, literally. I had like 2 slices of toast, had some orange juice, and I had 1 egg. So I had 1 egg, 2 slices of toast, orange juice, bada bing, bada boom, I was out the door. And the first place I went to, Pixel, where has Fears been to start a vlog? I'll give you another. I went to 2 places today. One place I've been there, and I've vlogged it before, but I loved it so much. I was like, you know what? I need to return to this place and do it again. I'll give you a hint. The first place I've went to, Randy came with me. Randy was doing magic there. It was a huge, huge place. Everybody was loving the magic. And Pixel, it's something. I'll give you another example. It's something that Pixel loves a lot. Pixel, that's a big hint. That's a big hint. Where did Fears go to start the vlog? Any hints? I mean, any guesses? Let me know. If you guys can't figure it out, I'll tell you. And I bought some merch there too, and so I will also show you too. Pixel, do you want to give a guess? Does anyone want to give a guess? I'll give you 1 more minute, and then I'll tell you. 1 more minute. So think about all of the hints that I gave you. I've been there before. I've vlogged before. Randy's been there before with me. Me and Randy were vlogging there. It's something that Pixel loves a lot. Pixel loves this place a lot. Yes. Pixel said, you said it's something that I like. Well, I like it too, Pixel, but you're obsessed with it. So I like it a lot. That's a big clue. I like it a lot. So do other people in the community, but Pixel loves this place. Pixel loves this. Pixel says Asian Woman Ranch. I mean, that would be a good place to go, buddy. But unfortunately, I did not go to an Asian woman's ranch. As much as Fears would like to, you know, I'll date an Asian. I definitely will date an Asian. That was a good pick, Pixel. But I know you're joking around. But actually, try to guess this. I'll give you one more chance. Think about all the hints. I've vlogged there before. They let me film on the inside, outside. Randy came with me. And it's a topic that you love, Pixel. You love this topic. Let's see. No, you've never been to this place, Pixel. You just love this topic. Like when you get to this place, it's a certain topic that you love. So Pixel's never been there. I've been there before. Randall's been there before. When we were there, I filmed the entire establishment inside and out. Randy was doing magic for people. And the topic inside the place, Pixel loves with all of his heart and soul. Pixel, I can't believe you haven't guessed this yet. What's one thing in your life that you love more than anything? More than anything. Hell, you've vlogged about it before, Pixel. You have vlogged about it before. I can't believe you guys haven't guessed this yet. Just think about it. Just sit there. Think about all the guesses. I mean, all the, not the guesses. Think about all the hints that I've gave you, buddy. Pixel says, I like horror and wrestling and my dog and family. Well, Pixel, pick out one of those things Pixel, pick out one of those things that you just wrote in the chat and think about a place where Fears could go and talk about that topic. That's a big hint. It's a big hint. I cannot believe you guys still have not gotten this yet. I've been there before. Pixel just, out of all those topics that Pixel just said, you know. Let's see. Pixel says, well, since you just went to the wrestling thing and mentioned that one before, then I'd imagine it's horror related. All right, Pixel, I'll just tell you. It's not horror related. I wish I would have done something horror related. Pixel, it's something wrestling related. So I got up and I was like, you know what? I haven't been to this place in quite a long time. I went to Hulk Hogan's Beat Shop and got some merch. I got in the wrestling ring. Somebody there was doing a wrestling match. A family was doing a wrestling match. So I filmed a little bit of their wrestling match, Pixel. It was this dad versus his son. And he goes, I want to be in the vlog. I was like, go for it. The camera's rolling. So I got the family's wrestling match. Then the wife came in, tapped them out, 1, 2, 3. Then I bought 2 T-shirts there at Hogan's Beat Shop. Then the manager filmed me inside the ring. The manager filmed me inside the ring, and I called out Hulk Hogan. I was like, let me tell you something here, brother. I'm like, hey, Hulk Hogan. I'm like, do you think Fears is a bitch? I'm like, Fears is not a bitch. I'm like, where are you? I'm like, I'm throwing the challenge out to you, Hulk Hogan. I'm like, Fears is waiting. I'm waiting inside in this ring. Where are you? I'm like, I will unleash the biggest can of whoop ass on your life that you've ever seen. So I'm like, I'm waiting here, Hulk Hogan. Where are you? Where are you, brother? Pixel, I would have thought you would have gotten that. I gave you so many hints. Pixel says, oh, man, I can't wait to see that. It was pretty legendary. I thought that would be a good, epic way to start out the vlog. So I filmed right in front of the beat shop, and I was like, yo, guys, what's going on? Fears decided, and I was like, yo, Fears decided to do a surprise vlog. I'm like, I didn't tell my fans where I'm going. I said, so let's start off with a little bit of Hogan's Beat Shop. So that was the first stop. There was many stops, but that was the first stop. Pixel says, what would you have done if Hogan would have came out? Pixel, I would have went along with it. But see, Hulk Hogan's so cool. He would know that I'd be joking, and Hulk Hogan would want to put on a hell of a show. So I would just hand the camera off to someone, and I'd be like, Hulk Hogan, I love you, buddy. I respect you a lot. Try not to break 0 bones in Fears, and let's just give him a good show. And hopefully I could bounce off. Hopefully I could bounce off the ring, you know, and I would let him pin me, you know, because wrestling, it's all about a show, putting on an entertaining show. Because everybody knows, I don't want to say it's fake, but everyone knows it's a show they put on, and it's a predetermined, all right, this guy's going to win, this guy's going to lose. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Pixel says, nah, Fears, don't go easy on him. Kick him in the groin, roll him up for a quick 3 count. Or I could do that. I could do that, Pixel. But what I'm trying to say is, Pixel, if he walks right through the door, not that he would, but you never know, because I asked the manager off camera, I'm like, does Hulk Hogan ever come in his actual shop? He went, oh yeah, Fears, he comes at least once a month. He goes, he comes once a month he's got 2 beat shops. He goes, he comes once a month to his beat shop in Orlando, this one that you're in right now. And then he says he lives in a big ass mansion in Clearwater, Florida. He goes, and his beat shop out there in Clearwater, Florida. So Clearwater's about 2.5 hours away from me. One day I'm going to drive out there for a vlog and check out his Clearwater beat shop, because the manager said, our little beat shop in Orlando is a little bit tinier. He goes, the big one that you want to go to is in Clearwater. And I said, how far away is that? He goes, it's about 2.5 hours. So he goes, if you left at 9, you'd probably get there by 11:30. And I was like, oh, okay. So I want to go check that out. And the manager said, because he lives 5 minutes away from that beach shop, he hangs out in the Clearwater beach shop at least once, twice a week. And I was like, oh, that's what's up. So he said, if you want to meet him, he goes, you'd have a better chance meeting him at the Clearwater one. Plus, he's got a restaurant down there called Hogan's Hangout, and I would love to do a Google review there. Also, I would love to order some kick-ass food from their Pixel and get that in the vlog. So one of these days, I'm going to go drive 2 hours away and do that, because that would make a fantastic vlog. And Pixel, you know it would. That's why I'm saying, Pixel, you need to come down and visit here. I would show you all around Florida. So, Pixel, I don't care. Next year, if you want me to come visit you, I will fly down there. I will drive down to North Carolina. You know, we can do it that way. Or if you want to come visit me, come on down, buddy. Mi casa, su casa. I'll show you around. I think, or we should do both, Pixel. You know, because the only 2 things, well, 3 things. There's only 3 things that I've got planned next year. I've got the Lord Visions trip. I always go visit my mom every year. So I'm going to visit my mom for like a weekend or 2. And then I'm going to somehow, some way, either hang out with Pixel at a con, or Pixel's going to come down here and hang out, or I'll hang out at Pixel's house. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, buddy. We've got a long ways away from that. But yeah. Pixel said, I ordered a new camera today. Oh, that's what's up. Pixel, did you get a GoPro, buddy? Did you get a GoPro? It hurt my wallet, but I wanted it for Vegas. Listen, it's an investment. It's an investment. I'll give you an example, Pixel. Do you think that my wallet got hurt when I bought all those replica props at the last Toy-Con? Yes. But they were an investment. I'm going to use them in vlogs. They're permanently in the Fears Man collection, and they look so badass. So it's an investment. It's an investment, buddy. You needed a new camera, so there it is. Well, I hope the new camera goes well. I got tickets to the Fan Fest thing and the wrestling. Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to it as well, like a little convention itself. Oh, sweet, dude. Pixel, you got to get yourself on camera doing the scorpion shot. Do the scorpion shot for the vlog. Do it. That would be fucking sweet. Pixel says, it's similar. It's a DJI Pocket 2. I've never heard of those. I sprung for the creator combo, which comes with a wireless mic and all kinds of stuff. Oh, that sounds cool. That's what's up. It is steady and on a gimbal like a GoPro. Oh, nice. That sounds awesome, Pixel. Well, good luck with it. I hope it goes good. Yo, Chicken Wizard, what's up? He goes, you should do a live stream as Fears Man. That would be cool. That would be cool, Chicken Wizard. I need to have my mom make the Fears Man costume, just like how Superman's mom made Clark Kent the Superman costume. I'll be like, Mom, get some spandex, some blue and yellow spandex, and get them quick. Let's do it. I'll be honest, though, Pixel, I thought you would have gotten that. I was giving you so many hints. I was like, all right, it's somewhere. It's a topic that you love. And I was like, Pixel only loves a couple of topics. He loves his family and his friends. He loves horror movies like I do. And what else do you love, Pixel? I said you love wrestling. So I was like, Pixel's going to get this. I couldn't believe that I had to tell you guys. I'm like, it's somewhere that me and Randall have vlogged before. There's only a couple of places that me and Randall have actually vlogged together, you know? A big epic place like that. I vlogged there alone. Now I've vlogged there a third time alone. I'm sorry, a second time alone. I like wrestling. I was like, Pixel will get this for sure. I said, Pixel will get this for sure. Yeah. I wasn't thinking wrestling since you just had talked about the wrestling vlog before. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you, buddy. I got you. Well, no worries. And Pixel, I'm so sorry for not uploading the wrestling video from the Toy Hunt Extravaganza. Literally, I got about halfway through editing it, and then I got hungry. I was like, all right, I'll take a break. So I made myself a little snack, and then I thought, well, I'll just sit here and eat. So I ate, and then I put the plate on this side of the couch, and I put my drink down, and then all of a sudden I just kind of fell back, and I fell asleep for a couple hours. I woke up at like 3 in the morning, and I'm like, oh, shit, I fell asleep on the couch. Grabbed the plate off the fucking couch, put it in my dishwasher, threw the drink away because it had been stale sitting there for hours while I was sleeping, turned off all the lights, finally went to bed at like 3-something. And I said, fuck it. I said, no one's going to watch it at like 4 in the morning. I'll just upload it tomorrow after I do my surprise vlog. So then I went to sleep, and then I set my alarm clock, like I said, for like 8:50. I hit the snooze button once or twice. Oh, wait. Once. So I hit it for once. It went off. I got up at 9, took a shower. I ate fast like a superhero, and I was out the door by 9:45. And from 9:45 to about 25 to 30 minutes ago, I've been vlogging all day. So when you guys see this surprise vlog, you are going to love it. So Pixel, now I went somewhere new. So I get done with the Hogan's Beach Shop thing. Film with the manager. He films me inside the ring talking trash, going fucking ballistic on Hulk Hogan's ass. I'm like, Hulk Hogan, you're a wuss. I'm like, you don't have the balls to show up at your own beach shop. Get in this ring with Fears. I'm like, I will tear off your fucking ear. I mean, I was doing, what is it called, Pixel? I was doing the pre-show, like when wrestlers start talking all the trash talk. That's what I was doing. I was like, what? I'm like, you think you can just come in and say whatever you want, do what you want? And you hear the manager, either you hear the manager or somebody else say that. And I'm like, hell yes, because I'm the fucking Fears man. I'm like, I can say whatever I want. I can get away with anything. That's right. And I'm like, I'm calling out fucking Hulk Hogan. I'm like, fuck your yellow t-shirt. Fuck your red t-shirt. It's on. It's on like fucking Donkey Kong. And I was going ballistic in that ring, Pixel. So you're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's going to be great. I thought of the idea. I was like, oh, Pixel will love this if I get in the ring. So I already knew I was going to Hogan's Beach Shop because I accidentally threw out my, when I was getting rid of all my old clothes, Pixel, I accidentally threw out the first Hogan t-shirt when I went there in like 2019, 2020, because I was looking through it in my closet. I said, I'll wear that today. And I said, then on Sunday, I'll wear Vision's shirt. So I'm looking through my closet, and I'm like, where is it? Where is it? I'm like, oh, God damn it. I'm like, I threw it away by accident. And I didn't mean to, but I was like, oh, well, fuck it. I'm like, I'll just buy a new shirt when I get there. So I thought, well, now that it's gone, I'll just go to the beach shop, buy some new shit, vlog it there. I said, then I'll do the fucking ring thing when I get there and surprise Pixel. But I thought of that idea when I got there because they've changed their policy. The last time when me and Randy went, he said, well, if you want to get in the ring with you and your friend, it's like $20. And I looked at Randall. I'm like, I'm not paying $20. But I guess it depends on the manager because I asked him. I always asked before I film anything, like at a big establishment. I said, hey, my man. I said, hey, my man. I can't even talk. I said, hey, my man, do you mind? I said, I'm going to buy some merch before I leave. I said, before I buy my merch, I said, do you mind if I walk around and vlog and stuff? I said, I like making content for my 2 channels on YouTube and TikTok. And he went, go nuts. He's like, film whatever you want, do whatever you want. I said, well, I always ask. I said, last time they wouldn't let me in the ring unless I paid $20. And I said, he let me hang off the ring. And he goes, yeah, he goes, some managers are more cooler than others. He goes, our one main manager is like, by the book. And he makes people charge people. He goes, but I'm not going to charge you. He's like, the only thing I ask is take off your shoes. You can't have your shoes on in the ring. He goes, so take off your shoes. Then you can get in the ring. You can stay there as long as you want. You can film whatever you want. And I was like, oh, dude, sweet. And he goes, let me grab my phone. He goes, all I ask is, he goes, don't badmouth the store. I said, no, I'm not going to badmouth the store. I said, do you mind if I do some trash talking? Like I'm doing like a pre-show, like I'm calling Hulk Hogan out. He goes, yeah, that I don't care. He goes, there's just some haters online that Hulk Hogan has seen videos where people are trash talking his store. I said, I would never trash talk the store. I said, I've actually been here before. I like the store. I said, I've bought merch before. He doesn't know that I accidentally threw it away, but now I got some new shirts. I said, I would never trash talk the, he goes, that's all I ask. Just don't trash talk the store, man. He goes, you can do the pre-show, whatever you want. If you want to like act like you're calling Hulk Hogan out in the ring, yeah, fucking go for it. I said, my mom and dad raised me right. I said, I never trash talk a business. You know, I said, if I'm doing a Google review, that's different. I said, I tell the truth. But I said, if it's something that I like, I don't trash talk it. He goes, yeah, man. He goes, you wouldn't believe the haters that we get sometimes. He goes, I've met Hulk before. I said, oh, yes, that's cool. I said, how many times have you met him? He's like, well, he goes, I've only been working at this beach shop. He goes, I'm not a manager. He goes, I'm just running the store right now while the manager's out and about getting some breakfast. Because I got there early, like around 10 or 11, Pixel. He goes, I want to be a manager. He goes, but my manager, I'm just a normal worker. And he said, hey, watch the store while I go get us some McDonald's breakfast. And he was like, oh, cool. So he's like, this is like my 4th time managing the store. I said, how long you worked here? He was, oh, about 2 months. And I said, how many times have you met Hulk Hogan? He's like, I met him twice. I said, nice guy? He goes, oh, super nice guy. Super nice guy. And I was like, that's what's up. And he goes, how many years have you lived in Florida? And I said, I've only lived here 5 years. And I said, this year will be the 5th year. And I said, and then I told the guy running the store, Pixel, I said, me and my friend Randall came here before. And I said, we tried to meet Hulk Hogan. I said, but he wasn't there that day. That's when he went into that spiel, Pixel, like, oh, well, he lives in Clearwater. So he goes, his Hulk Hogan's beach shop in Clearwater is 5 minutes away from his gigantic mansion that he lives in. He goes, you'll have a better chance meeting him down there. And I said, I would give anything to have like a 2-minute video, 5-minute video of me and Hulk Hogan just going, let me tell you something here, brother. I'm like going fucking nuts on camera, Pixel. Like him like grabbing my shirt, Pixel. Like, let me tell you something, Fears. You think, you're the king of fucking YouTube? He goes, I will squash your fucking YouTube channel like a little fucking grape, like a little bug, and him like going nuts, Pixel. Because I know you'd love it, Pixel. I grew up with Hulk. All the fans would fucking love it. Him going, like, him destroying Fears. That would be fucking great, man. Him going, look, Fears, I will take your goddamn fucking YouTube channel and I'll use it as tissue paper and wipe my ass with it. You know how Hulk is. He gets, like, fucking into it and shit. I'd be like, before the camera started rolling, I'd be like, Hulk, say whatever you want. Do whatever you want. If you want to throw Fears in the ring, you want to, like, grab my shirt. I'm like, if you want to rip my T-shirt off of me, go for it, man. I said, I'll be driving home shirtless, but I said, if it helps the vlog, fucking go for it. Rip my T-shirt off, go fucking nuts with it, I'm like, pull out the 24-inch pythons, hit Fears in the face, go fucking nuts. I'm like, do whatever you want. That would be legendary, Pixel. So one of these days, I'm going down there, and I'm going to do a Google review at that Hogan's Beach shop, because I've already done a review at the Orlando one. Then, after I vlog and Google that. Then I'm going to go to his Hogan's Hangout restaurant and get some kick-ass food there. My friend Eric and his wife went there when Eric lived down here, my buddy Pixel, and he said, Fears, you've got to vlog there. He goes, it's fucking phenomenal. He goes, they've got merch everywhere. The food's fantastic. I said, what do they serve? He goes, oh, just American food like hot dogs, hamburgers, steaks, ribeye, pork sandwiches. And I was like, oh, sweet, man. He goes, Fears, I'm telling you. He goes, the food's phenomenal. Go and do it. I said, I'll get around to it someday. Let's see here. Pixel says, no worries, man. It's no rush. Upload it when you can. Sweet, I will. Well, it's going up tonight, buddy. I promise. Triple says, Fears, I'm on a train. Can you believe it? Fears on the go. Nice. So Triple, you brought this up. So I have to ask. Question one, why you on a train? And question two, where is the train taking you? I'm just curious. And that's pretty cool that you are watching me on your phone on a train. So thumbs up, buddy. Pixel says, I don't know if this is the same shop, but one of the people that runs one of his locations is supposedly a crazy conspiracy theory guy. It may be the Clearwater one. It isn't the 2 months guy. No. This guy that I talked to, Pixel, he's only worked there like 2-3 months. He's like a young kid. He's like, I don't know, 19, 20. So it's not that guy, because he, whenever I was talking to him in the Orlando shop today, he didn't say anything about conspiracies. He was kind of like a cool, chill guy. He was like, yeah, man, film whatever you want. He goes, you want me to film you inside the ring? I was like, oh, I said, would you, brother? I said, I would appreciate that. He goes, yeah. He goes, I don't care. And so he filmed me a little bit. Then that British family came. And I went, oh, I'm like, well, him and his son are doing a fucking match. I'm like, I'll get some footage of that. That'll be cool for the vlog. Literally, him and his sons just got in there. And I could tell they were from England, because they were like, give me your best shot. And I was like, oh, well, I'm half British. Then I told mom, hey, my mom's from England. So then me and him got chatting. Then I got chatting with his wife. And then she's like, well, she goes, I was born in England, but now I live with my children and my husband. Now we live in Wales. And I was like, that's still part of England, but I said, it's way the fuck up there. And he goes, yeah. She goes, I was born in London. I said, well, then you lived 4 hours away from my mom. I said, my mom was born in York. And I said, between York and London, there's Manchester, Cottingham, Hull. And I said, from Hull to Manchester, that's 2 hours away. And then from Hull and Cottingham and all that shit to London, it's 4 hours away. And she goes, well, where does your mom live now? I said, she did live in York. I said, then her dad couldn't find any work. So then he moved the entire family to Hull. Then they moved back to York. Then they moved back to Hull. Then they stayed in Hull until my mom met my dad. And then my dad and mom got married in England. And then back then, if you married a foreigner, it was a lot different. My mom said they had to get 2 marriage licenses, Pixel. One, you had to get a British marriage license, and then my dad had to bring my mom over, get my mom a visa. This is back in the 70s and 80s. And then they had to get an American wedding license. And I said, Mom, you should only have to do one wedding. She goes, well, because I'm a foreigner, they have to make sure that I'm not a terrorist and all this other crap. She goes, a lot of things have changed, John. I said, yeah, a lot of things have changed. I said, I had a buddy in college that married some Asian girl, and they only had to have 1 marriage license. I said, another guy that was in my film class, he married some girl from Mexico. I said, you only need 1 marriage license. And my mom's like, well, back in the day, you needed 2. And I said, I've never seen you and Dad's marriage license. So my mom, when I asked my mom about that Pixel, my mom's like, the next time you come to see me, which will be sometime this year, I said, I want to see him. I said, I've never seen you and Dad's marriage life. I said, that would be kind of cool to check out. But no, I don't know, Pixel, I don't know what you're on about, but I swear to you, that conspiracy guy, let's put it this way. He doesn't work at the fucking Orlando one. You're probably right, Pixel. He probably works at the Clearwater one. But because that guy, he was like 20, real young, super thin guy, kind of real chill dude. Like, yeah, man, film whatever you want. I could tell it was his very first job. I didn't ask him, but he had some supervisor near him, and the supervisor was helping him run the cash register, and it looked like it was his first job, because whenever I had my first job, my very first job was at McDonald's. Crap, horrible, garbage job. Let me put it this way, Pixel. Great place to eat, McDonald's. Horrible place to work at, but that was my first gig. But everyone has that horrible crap job, you know, when you're 16, 17, 18, starting out. Now I have a great job, you know, but yeah. And I'm always looking for like better job opportunities. But and man, that first job, you know, it sucks. Like one of my friends' first job, Pixel, he had the worst fucking job ever. He goes, Fears, he goes, I worked at a landfill. I was like, oh shit, dude. I'm like, are you serious? He goes, yeah. He goes, my dad's uncle owns the landfill. He goes, and I had to walk through garbage all day long. And he said, all the recyclables, because sometimes people throw out recyclables. He goes, I would go through trash, grab as much recyclables as I could, and we'd ship it off to the recycling center. And then the trash we had to put in this massive fucking compactor. And I said, I hope they paid you well. I said, especially if it was like a family business and shit. He goes, Fears, I started off $13 an hour. I said, no, that's not bad. I said, my first job, I only made $8 an hour, right? And I said, well, how much did you make when you got promoted? He goes, the most I ever made there was $19. I couldn't stand it anymore, and so I fucking found another job. I was like, buddy, I'm like, you sifting through trash all day. I'm like, yeah, that's cool that you made $19 an hour. I'm like, that's awesome. But I said, dude, that sucks that you had to like walk through trash all fucking day. And he goes, yeah, it sucked, Fears. And I was like, yeah, he probably did. Let's see. Pixel says, you chatted up that guy's wife. You should have took her. Well, Pixel, one, you know, Fears wouldn't do that. I've got morals. I've got values. Two, I will admit, Pixel, she was a little bit of a MILF. I mean, when you see her in the vlog, she was kind of hot. But I was like, I can't do it. Three, he seemed like a really nice guy. He had a wife. He had 2 children. They had been in America like 2 weeks. And I said, oh man, I said, that's the longest vacation. And he goes, really? He goes, what's the longest vacation you've ever? I said, never 2 weeks. I said, my dad worked a lot. My mom worked a lot. So I said, whenever we would go to Florida or England, I said, we would always just take a week off and go. I said, I've never been on like a 2-week, 3-week vacation. I said, the closest thing ever that I've ever done something like that is when I went to church camp for 2.5 weeks. But never Pixel an official vacation. I said, that's a long ass vacation. And he said, well, we're from Wales. We're from ages away. So he said, we want to get our money's worth when we come to America. I said, no, listen. I said, yeah, I get it. I said, but I'm not from another country, you know? And then he's like, the guy was nice though. So I would never do that, Pixel, but we did chat it up. He was a nice guy. And he was like, can I be in your vlog? And I said, I've got the whole family in the vlog. I said, I got you and your sons wrestling in the fucking ring. Then I got your wife. Pixel, his wife runs in, or maybe she was already in the ring. I can't remember. She runs in and does the tap 1, 2, 3. Then you heard his son doing all the pre-talk, all the bullshit. Like, I'm taking you out, Dad. I'm taking you out. I was like, this is great content, you know. Then I start, you know, chattering up about Hulk Hogan being a baby back bitch, and I was doing like the pre-show shit too. Pixel, what is it called though? I cannot remember. What is it where they always trash talk after the match, and they always trash talk? Like, there's a word for it. It's like the pre-show, but it's not called the pre-show. It's like whenever like you see the promo. That's what it was. So basically, I cut my own promo. I could not think of it, Pixel. You know, like whenever Stone Cold Steve Austin is like just trash talking the shit out of Vince McMahon, which, by the way, Pixel, in the next Toy Hunt extravaganza, Fierce could not help himself. Before the video ends, I put together a little, like the way the vlog ends, I put together a little segment, one of my favorite segments, where Stone Cold Steve Austin is literally just torturing Vince McMahon to death. And Vince is almost in tears. So, Pixel, you'll probably remember this clip that I put in at the end of the vlog. And then the way he fucking leaves, he like just darts to his car and he's like, oh my God. He's like, he's gone crazy. Stone Cold's gone crazy. And he's like telling his driver, get me the fuck out of here. So, Pixel, you know which one I'm talking about. Or you may not know, but as soon as you see it, Pixel, at the end of my vlog, you'll know what the fuck I'm talking about. So, yeah. Let's see. Pixel says, like what you cut on Quentin and his sweet little chair. Well, listen, Quentin went nuts about his ultimate gaming chair. It wasn't the ultimate gaming chair. It was just a fucking chair, you know? But I know gamers and shit really get into their fucking gaming chair. Like, even like Sam, he's my buddy, he's my pal. I love Sam like a brother. Sam could give two shits about his gaming chair. But I remember Quentin back in the day, and he'll deny it all he wants, Pixel. But he's like, oh man, you gotta check out this fucking gaming chair. I spent like $900 on it and shit. I don't know how much he spent on it. In Fears is mine, it sounds about right. $900. This is the ultimate fucking gaming chair. And he went fucking nuts on it, you know? He went fucking nuts on that little fucking gaming chair of his. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about Quentin anymore, Pixel, because you know how Quentin is. I didn't make a deal with Quentin. I made a deal with Joey. I said, Joey, if you're willing to get along, and he said, well, I'll try, Fears, so we'll see how long this lasts. We'll see how long it lasts. I said, Joey, if you got along with me more, I would have you and Yakov in the show. I would have you in my chat, you know? But I said, if you're just going to be dicks and just trash talk me, then I'm going to keep you blocked forever. I said, I'm trying to mend a bunch of fences. I'm trying to get everybody as much as possible to get along in the community. I said, I'm sick of this arguing bullshit, you know? And I even talked to Quentin one time. I'm like, Pixel, I'm like, I said, Quentin, I said, it must get old, us arguing, for me and for you. And of course, he didn't say anything back. You know, we had a long talk, but he didn't say anything back. And I'm like, well, whether he wants to admit it or not, it gets fucking old arguing with this dude. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. But yeah, so Pixel, I technically cut my own promo in the vlog. So, but I'll tell you what, if that British family wouldn't have came in, I wouldn't have got that epic content. Now, granted, it is kind of funny. And I wasn't trying to bother them because the dad and the mom, obviously their two kids love Hulk Hogan. They love wrestling in general. And I don't even know how old their kids were. I think the oldest one that was wrestling with his dad was, I don't know, maybe 11. The other one looked a little shorter. So I'm guessing the other one was 8. But him and his dad was having a fantastic time. I was like, oh, well, fucking, I'm like, there's a wrestling match going on. I'm like, why wouldn't I film it? And then they're like, come on, get in here. And I was like, no, I said, I'm behind the scenes kind of guy because I don't know a wrestling move in my body. I mean, I did real wrestling in high school, but Pix, I'll be honest, I don't know any WWE moves. So Fears would be actually horrible in the ring. I've done real wrestling because my dad did wrestling in high school. I did wrestling in high school, and I did all right, but I don't know any moves. And I don't know one move, you know? Anyway, so I was filming away. All right, let me show you the merch that I got. Now, I didn't get much because as much as I love the beach shop, you guys, I'll be honest. Pixel, if you ever go there, if you ever come to visit me, I'll take you down there, but be prepared to spend some money, buddy. Their prices, it's a little expensive. It's a little expensive, Pixel, but their merch is fantastic. It just is, you know, it's Hulk Hogan's beach shop, so he can charge whatever the fuck he wants because it's his own business. It's his own brand. I just wish that they would bring down the price just a little bit. They probably won't, you know, which is fine. But I'm just saying, I wanted to buy a lot more merch today than I did, but I couldn't because I'm not made of money. So I only got 2 shirts. All right, so let me show you. All right. But I tried to find like the 2 coolest shirts. Pixel, let me know. Pixel, everybody, you won't hurt my feelings. Let me know what you think. Because like I said, I've been trying to get rid of the only way I'm going to find a girl is if I throw out all the old shit, get some new styles in my closet. So every couple of weeks, I've been like, all right, that shirt's old, taking it to Goodwill. And every time I get rid of an old shirt, I buy a new shirt, you know, and I've been so on this side of the closet is new stuff. And the other side, I don't know, I've maybe got like 20 or 30 things that are old that I need to get rid of. So I've been revamping my style. I said the only way I'm going to get a girl is if I clean up my act. I mean, my act's pretty much clean, but you know what I mean? Like, clean up my act in all aspects. Like, work really hard at a job, keep up my nice appearance. Because my mom and all my family members say, like, Fears, you're a good-looking dude. I don't know why you don't have a lady. I'm like, your guess is as good as mine. I'm like, I haven't had a lady in 4 long years, you know? And I said the last girl I really wanted to marry, I was totally in love with. And I said it I hate to bring her up, but it sucks that it didn't work out. I mean, Pixel, I'm glad me and her are still friends, and she's a wonderful girl. It just sucks that it didn't work out, but you know, it is what it is. So I've been trying to change the Fears Man image. Not change myself, because a girl has to accept me for who I am because I like myself, but I've just been doing slight changes, like improvements, you know? So yeah. So let me know what you think of this merch. Let me take the sticker off of it first. Let me know, Pixel. Because Pixel, you're a big wrestling fan. All right. All right, this is the first shirt. Oh, hang on. Let me turn it around here. All right, so that's the first one I got. The All-American Hulkamaniac, because I'm a patriot. I'm a patriot. I support my country. Hulkamaniac since 1984. So I thought that was a pretty cool shirt. So I got that. And then Pixel. Then I got more of a classic one. Because I don't think Hogan's ever worn this one to a match. I don't think Hogan's ever. Pixel, let me know. Has he ever worn the All-American one to a match? Now I know for a fact I got a red shirt. I know for a fact he wears a lot of red and yellow. So I know for a fact he's worn this red one to a match. So then I just got the classic one. You know, the classic yellow and red one. Oh shit! Hang on. Let me take off the sticker. So yeah. So I got a little bit of both. But I don't know if he's ever worn. I could be wrong. I know for a fact he's worn the red and yellow to a match, but I don't know if he's ever worn this to a match. Has he ever worn this one to a match, Pixel? Has he ever worn this one, though? Anyway, I thought these two shirts were cool. So, Pixel, whenever we hang out, I'll bring one of those shirts to wear when we're hanging out, or I'll bring both, buddy. So, yeah, let's see. Pixel says, both are nice, but the classic yellow and red looks the best to me. Right on, dude. Nice to have some color. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure, dude. For sure. And Pixel, they got all sorts of sizes because I didn't bring up your name. I didn't bring up your name, but I thought, well, if Pixel ever comes to visit me, Pixel's a tall dude. I wonder if they have his size. Because, Pixel, I'm not making fun of you. Because you're that tall, it must be hard to find clothes in your size. You know what I'm saying? Because you're 6'9"? And I'm like, oh, shit. So I just said, hey, man, I went up to the manager. I said, hey, I said, kind of an odd question. I said, one of these days, I'm going to go visit a buddy of mine. And I don't know when, but I said, one of these days, I threw an invite out to my friend, Pixel. I didn't say your name, Pixel, but I just said, I threw an invite out to my friend. And I said, he's going to come down here and hang out with me at some point. I said, and I said, he's a big wrestling fan. I'm going to take him to the Hogan's Beat Shop. I said, he's 6'9". I said, do you guys have shirts that big for a person that's tall? And he goes, oh, yeah. He goes, we've got shirts for taller people than that. I said, what do you mean? He goes, some guy that was 7 feet tall came in and he bought a shirt. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, cool. He goes, yeah. He goes, we've got shirts for little size people. He goes, and then he looked at me and said, Fears, we've got clothes for infants. I said, really? He goes, yeah. He goes, you see that little rack? He goes, all that stuff is for like infant babies to wear like little Hulk shirts. He goes, we've got shirts for kids. I said, well, yeah. I said, I know you have shirts for kids, but I was like, babies is like a whole other thing though. He goes, oh yeah. And he goes, people will come in with their family. He goes, many families have come with their husband, their kids. He goes, one lady came in here a week and a half ago. She had the baby, like she was holding the baby and she had a little yellow Hulkamania band around the kid's head, the infant's head. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And he goes, oh yeah, people get into it. So he said, we make shirts and merch for babies, kids. He goes, grandmas have came in and bought stuff. And I was like, well, speaking of grandmas, buddy. And then Pixel, I swear to God, Scout's honor, I'm not lying. All this shit happened today because I know Quinn will be like, oh, I wonder if it's tall tales. Fears does not tell tall tales anymore. I try to be 100% real with you guys. The guy goes, well, it's funny you bring that. Like the manager said, it's funny that you bring that up. He goes, I like that shirt. I said, well, if you want this shirt, I said, my friend makes a bunch of funny, I said, not all of its content is funny, And what I mean by that is he's got some serious stuff. I said he loves rock bands. He loves gothic bands. So I said on one side of my friend's website, he's got a whole bunch of like goth stuff. I said on the other side, I said my friend is the meme master. And then the guy was like, what do you mean? I said, he'll meme anything. I said, he's memed me before. He's memed, I said, he's memed other people in my YouTube community. And he's like, oh, that's pretty cool. He's like, what's your favorite shirt? I said, I'll show you. So I busted out my phone. I showed him exhumevisions.com. And I said, you can get this shirt. I said, it's $10. I said, he made these for Mother's Day. And he goes, I got to admit, he goes, that shirt is funny and cool. He goes, I would wear something like that. And then he goes, what's your favorite shirt? I said, well, look, I said, I'll tell you my favorite shirt, but I said, I'm showing him the website on my phone, Pixel, right? I said, you tell me your favorite shirt off my friend's website. And Pixel, he said his favorite, so the manager of the Hogan's Beach Shop said, my favorite shirt off your friend's website has to be a split between these three. He goes, I can't pick between these three. So he kind of did like a fears. He said, my first favorite, he goes, I love Castlevania. He goes, I used to play that as a kid. So my first one's Castlevania. He said the second one, he goes, it's not even a shirt. He goes, I love that pizza in a cup mug. I went, okay. And he goes, he goes, if I had to pick a third favorite, he goes, I love your friend's paintings. And I said, oh yeah. I said, my friend's a good painter too. But he said his favorite shirt was the Castlevania one. Yo, Visions, what's up? Visions, I was telling everybody that I was chatting with the, I was telling everybody about my surprise vlog, and the owner of the Hogan's Beach Shop, I went back to get some cool merch and to see if I ran into Hulk Hogan. Unfortunately, Visions, I did not run into Hulk Hogan. He wasn't there that day. But I was telling Pixel, I got in the ring. I was cutting a promo. I was going fucking ballistic on the fucking vlog. I was like, Hogan? I'm like, what? I'm like, you pissant, like little baby back bitch. I'm like, you don't have the balls to show up and get this ring with Fears. I'm like, I'm waiting. Where are you? I'm like, what? Farting around, in Clearwater, Florida? I'm like, get your ass down here, and Fears will demolish you. I'm like, I don't need 24 fucking pythons. Check out Fears' 12 fucking pythons, and I'll annihilate your fucking ass. So I was going fucking ballistic in the ring. I can't even remember what I said, Pixel. I mean, I was saying all sorts of crazy shit. I was going nuts. I had to, because I was like, oh, Pixel will love this. I'm like, plus it'll make for a good vlog. Then this family came in, Visions. I'm trying to sum all this up because I just told everybody. Then this family came in from Wales. They're like, oh, I want to be in the vlog. So the whole family got in the fucking ring, and they were doing their own. It was like a son versus dad. And then the mom came in and fucking did the 1, 2, 3 pat down, And then I showed the manager, because I got the shirt on, Visions. Hell yeah, Lord Visions. He goes, I really like your shirt, man. And I said, well, if you want this shirt, my friend makes all this cool merch. I said, half of it is like goth and like music stuff. And I said, the other half is like, he's the meme master. And he goes, I got to admit, man, he goes, I fucking love that grandma shirt. I said, it's only $10. I said, well, $9.99. But I said, after you pay for shipping and all that crap, I said, it's going to be probably $10.03 or whatever it was. And he goes, he's got a website, huh? He goes, he's got a website. I said, yeah. I said, I'll show you. So picture this as my phone, right, Visions? I bust out exhumevisions.com on the phone, and he goes, well, what's your favorite shirt, man? I said, I know my favorite shirt. I said, you look on it and you tell me your favorite merch. And he did a Visions. He did a Fears. He goes, well, I can't pick between. He goes, I like all three of these. And I said, tell me all three then. He goes, well, my favorite shirt. He goes, I used to play a lot of Castlevania when I was a kid. He goes, that was my shit. I said, I just bought that one too. I said, a few days ago, I said, I bought 2 pins. I bought this shirt. And then I said, he didn't have the cat. I said, he had it on there for a while, took it off for a couple of months. I said, and finally, thank God, I said, the Castlevania is back, Jack. And Fears is going to wear the Castlevania shirt tomorrow. And he goes, yeah, so that's my favorite shirt. And then he goes, the next piece of merchandise that's my favorite. And I just told Pixel this. He goes, he goes, it's not even a shirt. I said, well, that's fine. I said, what else? He goes, I love that fucking pizza in the cup mug. I said, oh yeah. I said, that's cool. I said, I haven't gotten it yet, but I said, at some point I'm going to buy that too. And then he goes, probably my third. He said, I love your friend's paintings. I said, oh yeah. I said, my friend's a good painter. And but then I told him, Vision, I said, my favorite painting though, off his website is sold out. So I said, if Visions ever makes another one, I'm gonna have to pay Visions money, because it probably takes a while, Visions, for you to paint. But I so want that melting kind of ghost face. That painting is my favorite painting, buddy, that you've ever done. All the other paintings are fucking great. You're a great artist, but I love that ghost face killer, like melting face painting. It looks so fucking rad. You know what? You know which one I'm talking about, Visions. That one is so fucking sweet. One of these days, I'm going to message you and be like, Visions, just tell me how much you want. 50, great. 100, great. And I'm going to have you make me that painting. I want like a duplicate of it, because that painting has to go on my fucking wall for a couple of reasons. One, I appreciate art in all forms. Painting, sculpting, modeling, acting, drawing, whatever. I love art in all forms. That's number one. Number two, it's a rad painting. Three, I want to support my friend's business. And then four, you're a kick-ass painter, man. For real, dude. You're good at painting. I kid you not. So yeah, Vision. So the guy's like, he goes, go ahead and write down that website. So I grabbed a scratch piece of paper. And I said, yeah. I said, when you get home, this was the Hogan's Beach shot guy. So when you get home, I said, check out the website, buddy. So he said he's gonna check it out. And he goes, this website's cool. He goes, I'll probably get something off of it. So at some point, Vision's gonna have one of the one of the managers from the Hogan's Beach shop from Orlando probably buy something, because he said, oh yeah, I'll have a look at it. I'll check it out. And I was like, sweet, man. Vision said, did the guy know it was Andy Kaufman's shirt? I don't know. I don't know if he knew. I don't know if he knew it was Andy Kaufman, Pixel, because he just kind of pointed at my shirt and said, that's a pretty funny shirt. And then he actually asked me, Pixel, he goes, is it a meme shirt? I said, it is a meme shirt. You know, I said, my friend makes a lot of meme content. So yeah. And then Visions, I called you the meme master. Vision says, nice, thanks for that. Oh, no worries, buddy. You know I'm always promoting your channel. But Visions, check out what I got from the Hogan's Beach shop. Check this bad boy out, buddy. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Nice. And then Fears is rocking my new watch, buddy. Pretty nice watch. I'm liking it. It doesn't look, it kind of looks like the watch that the new MacGyver wears. I tried to get it as close. It's not the actual MacGyver watch. I got it as close as I possibly, because his one in the TV show is black, but then it's got like it's black, but then I think it's got like a brown strap to it. So it's like the MacGyver one. And then I got this one. Pixel liked both of these. Check this out. Check that bad boy out, man. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I was like, I'm patriotic. I'm like, I'll get a little classic. This is more the new Hulk Hogan, but then I had to get a red one because that's classic. Because I accidentally, remember when I went with Randy and did that vlog? When I was throwing away all my old t-shirts, I accidentally threw out my old one. And I was like, God damn it. Because I was going to wear it today. I said, all right, I'll wear the I Love Grandma tomorrow. And I was going to wear my Hogan one. But then when I was looking through my closet, I'm like, oh shit, I guess I threw it away. So I was like, oh, well, fuck it. I'm like, I'll just rebuy another shirt from Hogan's Beach Shop, right? And then I said, I'll just wear Vision's shirt today. So, yeah. So it all worked out. I will say this, though. I love this shirt, Visions, but it was supposed to, my weather app lied to me. It was supposed to be cold today and no sun out. And guess what? The entire time I was vlogging, the sun was out. And a black shirt attracts the sun, Pixel and Visions. So it was hot today. So I quickly did an inside vlog and an outside vlog. So Pixel, Visions, Chicken Wizard, everybody, that was the first part of the surprise vlog. The second part, you know, me and Sam have not hung out in a while. But next weekend, I'm hanging out with Sam. And I went, okay. I'm like, I better get a little practice in. Because Sam was doing some trash talking too, but like in a funny way, Pixel. He was like, oh, yeah, Fears, it's on. He goes, you've won once at golf. I've won once at golf. We have to do this. I was like, oh, I said, don't even go there. I said, listen. I said, you only beat me once at golf. I said, I've beaten you every single time. I said, that day I was having an off day. So you guys know I like to plan. So I was like, all right, how can I get some practice in? and do a vlog. So Fears went to a new miniature golf course. I've never went to this one. I went to this thing called, it was in downtown Orlando, and it was actually 2 or 3 minutes away from the Hogan's Beach Shop, so it worked out. I went to Gators Golf. So I checked out a bunch of Gators. So some Gators, Pixel, make a cameo in the vlog. They had some turtles there, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style. The turtles were there. He gets a cameo in the vlog. Then Fears was vlogging away. I got, how many hole-in-ones? I got, I think, 2 hole-in-ones on camera. It's either 2 or I got 1 hole-in-one on camera. So all in all, it was a pretty good day. So I've never went to the Gator Golf. That was fun. It was hot as hell out. So every 20 minutes, I was wiping the sweat off. Oh, Lord. So after the game of golf, Pixel and Visions, I sat in my car for like a good 15 minutes because this was soaked and I had to let it fucking air dry it out and shit. Oh, man, it was nuts. And then I didn't want to damage this, so I took this off and left it in my car while I was playing golf because I didn't want it to break or, whatever. Because I just got this. And I'm like, well, I don't want it to break on the first time I take it out in public and shit. So, yeah. So, it's a pretty good vlog. So, I think you guys will like the surprise vlog. I took my own advice. Remember Pixel, Chicken Wizard, Visions last night? I was like, I need to take my own advice and just learn to relax more. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I said, I'll just take my advice. I'm not going to tell the fans at all where I'm going tomorrow. I said, I'll tell them after the vlog's done, like in a stream. But I said, throughout the day, I said, I'll just get on the Discord. And that's exactly what I did. I went on the Discord, said, hey, good morning, everybody. I said, vlogging starts in 10 minutes. And then Adam Bachidi was like, oh, awesome, Fears. Like, you doing a stream later? I said, I'm doing a stream later, but I said, I'm on a vlog right now. I said, I'm leaving right now to start the epic adventure vlog. And he went, all right, man. He already said something like, all right, man, have fun. And I was like, later, peace. So I didn't tell anyone. I just went out on my own. It was very relaxing, very fun, and Fears is going to do that more often now. I'm just going to go off and just vlog by myself and just hang out or invite a friend and not tell you guys where I'm going. There's another place. Though, Pixel, that when I was vlogging at the miniature golf place today, one of the owners was like, do you vlog a lot of tourist attractions? I said, I love vlogging at tourist attractions. I said, there's a couple of things that Fears loves in his life. I said, I love traveling. And then the guy was like, well, what type of, I said, any type of traveling. Travel by boat, like a road trip, like in a car, plane, spacecraft, whatever, I said, plus I love trying new and exciting things. And I said, I try to find epic things to do and fun things to do to make my vlogs creative. And he goes, oh, he's like, well, you have to check out this place. And I said, lay it on me. And he goes, literally, it's called Dinosaur World. And I said, oh, that's cool. And I said, do you know that show called Jurassic Quest? And he goes, I do. He goes, I took my kids there. Because I was talking to another manager, Pixel, that was the supervisor to that other guy. Oh, wait, no, this wasn't at Hogan's Beach Shop. I'm sorry. This was at the miniature golf place, excuse me. And that guy has kids. And he goes, oh, yeah. He goes, I've took my kids to that Jurassic Quest. And I said, yeah. I said, I went there. I said, the only thing I didn't like about it is I said I pretty much had to beg them for a bag. And they were, bitching and moaning that they had to give me a bag. But I finally got a bag. And he goes, did you like the show? I said, I fucking love the show. I said, I love that vlog. I said, whenever the Jurassic Quest comes back into town, I'm going again. Because as a kid, Fears loved anything to do with dinosaurs. And then what was Fears' other love as a kid? Space. So not much has changed. As an adult, I love space. I can't wait until we send someone to Mars. That's going to be fucking cool. Like my dad got to watch with his dad the moon landing. How great would it be if I got to watch someone landing on another planet? That's just fucking cool. And you guys know I'm nerding out, but deep in your guys' hearts, come on, admit that would be fucking cool if somebody landed on Mars. That would be fucking sweet, dude. So yeah. Pixel says, you and Adam getting along makes me so happy. I'm trying, Pixel. Every once in a while, he's still a little trolly, but it's tolerable. So I'm doing my best. Joey's actually trying to get along with me, too. I don't know if Quentin ever will. I hope he does. because I hate to admit this, but it's true. Quentin can be a nice guy at times. I've actually had civil conversations with him. And I'm like, why can't he act like this all the time? I said, when we're civil and we're having a serious conversation or a fun conversation, it's actually quite nice to talk to him. But usually he's just a fucking dick, you know? So very rarely has that happened. But when it has happened, I'm like, I wish Quentin would be more like this. I'm like, I like this version of his personality, not the other one. But anyway. But yeah. Pixel says, it's just their British humor, you know? That's true, Pixel. That's true. Well, I only half know about it because Fierce is half British. So, yeah. Because when I told that British family, they're like, oh, you're half? I said, nah. I said, unfortunately, I don't have the cool British accent. I said, my dad's from Missouri. I said, my mom's from England. And then I told them quickly the quick version of how my mom and dad met. And they were like, oh, that's a pretty cool story. I said, yeah. I said, most people don't meet their loved ones like the way my mom and my dad did. So I said, their story is kind of cool. I said, it would make a hell of a movie. And then the guy said, would you play your dad? I'm like, hell yeah, I'd play my dad in a movie. I'm like, my dad is fucking awesome. I'm like, he's one of my role models. He's one of my heroes. I said, hell yeah. I said, I look like my dad. I said, I can pull off my dad in a movie. Fuck yeah. And then I would get the hottest chick ever, Pixel, to play my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like what's her name? That fucking hot British girl out of Harry Potter? Emma Watson. She's smoking hot. So she looks nothing like my mom, but if you're going to act in a movie, get the hottest British chick you can possibly find. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Anyway, but yeah, Visions, it is so comfy, this shirt. I don't know. Well, I'll ask you, Visions. Before you put the stuff on the shirt, where do you buy the shirts from? Like, do you have a company where you just buy the blank shirts and then you put whatever you want on them? Like, where do you get your shirts? Because wherever you get your shirts, buddy, the material is so nice. And I'm not just saying this, guys, to blow smoke up Vision's ass, because we're friends. I'm saying it because it's the truth. My cord fell out by accident. Give me 1 second. I'm saying it's the truth. They're comfy shirts, Vision. So I was just curious where you get your shirts. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I was just wondering. Anyway, cheers to you guys. So Pixel Visions not pretend stories. Chicken Wizard, and who else is in here? Chicken Wizard, Minecraft, and Danny, and I don't know if Rebecca's still here, but Rebecca. It was a fun day. It was a very relaxing day too. But I am so looking forward to next weekend because Fierce has got a surprise for you guys, and I'm not bullshitting. This is 100% real. I can't tell you much about the surprise, but when you guys find out, oh my God, you're literally going to be shitting bricks. And I'm not just saying that. If I say anything else, all right, I'll give you a little hint. And this just happened by chance. Sam called me the other day, and he was like, Fierce, you still up for hanging out next week? I said, yeah. I said, of course. I said, Sam, I have not seen you in 3 weeks. I said, have you got your gaming set up yet at your sister? He goes, Fierce. He goes, I'll be honest. He goes, I've just been rearranging all my crap at my sister's house, focusing on work. He goes, my sister's been sick forever. Then I got sick because I was taking care of her. And I went, yeah. He goes, so I haven't even touched the gaming stuff. He goes, and I probably won't even put up my gaming set in my girlfriend's, not his girlfriend. And he goes, I'm not even gonna fuck with my gaming shit at my sister's house because it wouldn't make sense. He goes, then I'd have to break it all fucking down and put it in my new house or in my new place. I said, yeah. I said, just do one gaming setup at your place. And he goes, oh God. He goes, I can't wait to fucking have my own place. I said, Sam, you may have to pay a little extra. It's worth it. I said, I had the most shittiest roommates in college. I said, only one of my roommates was awesome. All the other ones were complete douchebag shitheads. And I said, that's bullshit that one of your roommates, I've met all of Sam's roommates. Most of them were nice people. The one that pretty much killed Sam's cat, that one girl, Alexis or whatever, she started off nice because she had been in some of the streams. But then she turned out to be a super mega like bitch from the 9th dimension of hell. She didn't even care that Sam told her multiple times, keep your fucking cat out of my room. Because if your cat gets near Yuna, Sam even, he goes, Fears, I predicted it. He goes, if your cat, since your cat is a male, if your cat gets near Yuna, he's going to rape her and do whatever he wants. And that's exactly what happened. And Yuna got pregnant, not just once, but twice. And that's why Yuna died, because Sam told me her liver couldn't take any more pregnancies. I'm like, that is a fucking bitch move. And Sam's like, oh yeah, Fears, I'm pissed. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So me and Sam are chatting, and he goes, you're still ready? You still want to come out? And he goes, you still up for? I said, well, I said, I need to save some money, buddy. So I said, instead of bowling and axe throwing, I said, let's just get something to eat and let's just pick one of them. I said, we can always do another vlog and come back. So I said, if we pick bowling, then the next vlog we do together, then we'll fucking do axe throwing. And he goes, yeah, you're right, Fears. So we're just going to do one of them. And then he goes, Fears, I'll be honest. And then, so Pixel, Sam, this is what, Pixel, Visions, everybody else, this is what Sam said. He goes, Fears, I'm kind of missing the streams. I said, I know you are, buddy. I said, don't worry. I said, the fans understand. I said, the gaming streams will come back. I said, it's not like they're gone forever. I said, they'll be back. I said, the only thing that sucks, Sam, I've been dying to play the Resident Evil remake. I said, I'm dying to finish Dead Space 1. I said, because I said, you've got me into that game, Sam. I'm invested in that game. I love that game. I said, the gameplay is fucking fantastic. I said, I saw LC play the fucking, not all the game, but I said, I saw him play. I think LC, he hasn't finished it yet, right? Pixel, he hasn't finished Resident Evil 4, or has he? Let me know. I can't remember. But I told Sam, I said, I've seen LC play, and it's fucking fantastic. And he's like, yeah, my bad. I said, Sam, don't apologize. I said, you're taking care of your shit. I said, just fucking get your gaming set up when you get your own place. So we're talking about that. This is where the surprise. I can't say much about the surprise because it'll ruin it for you guys. So I get done with Sam. All of a sudden, a friend calls me. We're chatting it up. And he's like, well, Fears, he goes, I'm going to be in town soon. I went, oh, yeah? And he may be from the community. He may not be from the community. It could be a friend from ages ago, one of Fears' old high school friends. Shh. It is. Shh. And we're going to hang out. And I said, I'm already hanging out with my buddy. I said, do you want to come and hang out with me and my buddy Sam? And he goes, oh, yeah, Fears. So I'm going to be picking him up from the airport. So, yeah. But did Fears just make that up? Maybe it is somebody from the community. Or is it really someone from Fears' past? We'll find out next weekend. Shh. But that's all I can say. Because if I say any more, you guys are going to get it. And then the surprise will be ruined. But all I gotta say is, it is going to be fucking legendary. And I'm not just saying that. It's going to be legendary. Because I haven't seen this person in a long time. Anyway. Vision says, yes, I buy blank ones from a few wholesalers. Okay, that's what I thought you did. I was like, all right, he probably buys whatever color he wants. So if it's a white shirt, a black shirt, a yellow, a red one. I said, then Visions can put whatever he wants on the shirt. I was just curious. Well, Visions, wherever you get them from the wholesalers, let them know from Fears, the material is so comfy. I've never had a problem with Visions t-shirts. You know how like you'll go to like Walmart or you'll go to Sam's Club or you'll go to like a store in the mall and sometimes like the shirts you buy, they're kind of itchy or whatever. Or sometimes you've had like the shirt like shrink in the wash or some shit. That doesn't happen with Vision's product because Visions actually gives a damn about his product, they're always comfy, Visions. They're always comfy shirts, Triple, that's a good guess. Maybe it is Trent. Or maybe it's not. We'll find out next weekend. Oh, man. It's going to be legendary. But I want to tell you guys. I want to tell you. But I can't because it'll ruin it. And you guys will understand why I didn't tell you guys who it is. So, yeah. Because then you'll be like, okay, that makes sense. Fears wanted to make it a surprise. That's fucking legendary. Okay, now I get it. It could be Trent. It is. Or isn't it? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. All right. Next topic. So, Pixel Visions, everybody else, I get done with Gator Golf. Amazing. Amazing. The course was pretty hard. Well, half and half. Half of it was hard, half of it wasn't. I got a hole in one, so that was nice. On camera, that was good. That was good. My favorite hole there, a family had to help me. And let me explain. So you start on this platform, right? You knock the ball goes down this hole. Underneath you comes out in this metal pipe that they've cut off the top of it, Visions. And the metal pipe, the ball goes down into the floor, goes this way, comes out to the right in this metal pipe that they've cut off the top, so you see it. And it kind of does, you know that scene out of Happy Gilmore where he's like, yeah, I'll just beat him now, and he hits it, and then the ball goes clink, 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 like that. They kind of recreated that, and I got it on the vlog. Well, at some part of it, it gets stuck, and I'm like, oh shit, what do I do? And then a guy at the golf course, he comes out of his family and says, oh no, I've got it, man. I want to be in the vlog. Here, I'll take my golf putter and I'll put it up there and I'll push it, down. So it's so tall, the pipe's up in the air. He's reaching, and literally he's like, oh, I've almost got it. And I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, you got to help me out. I'm like, don't let the fans down. You got it. I'm like, get the ball. And he finally gets it. It's going to be a funny thing in the vlog. You guys will love it. I'm narrating the whole time. I'm behind the camera, right? Visions. I'm like, come on, man. A little to the left, a little to the right. He could barely reach it with the putter, but he eventually did. And then I'm like, come on, man, don't let me down. I'm like, my orange ball is stuck, and I'm like, you can't let the fans down. You can't let me down. And he's like, I'm trying, man. I'm like, don't try, fucking do it, And I'm going nuts. Everyone's laughing. Oh, it was great. It was great. Triple says, I miss Trent. Dude hasn't texted me back in years. That would be great if Triple actually knew Trent. I'm telling you, Trent's excited to be in a vlog. So, yeah. So, the next thing I want to talk about before I go on to the next topic, while I was golfing, right? Pixel Visions, let me know if anyone's heard about this that I'm about to tell you guys. So, I get done golfing, right? Go up to the manager, and I'm like, awesome, man. Awesome. And he goes, oh, did you like it? I said, yeah. I said, me and my friend, I said, I go golfing. I said, I consider golfing very relaxing. And he goes, oh yeah, me too. And he goes, what type of golf do you like? I'm like, any. I'm like, I like just going to the range and just knocking golf balls. I said, I like doing miniature golf. I said, I've played real golf 4 times in my life. 2 times, I said, once with my dad, once with my friend and his dad, and then the other 2 times were with church camp friends. And he went, oh, yeah. He goes, I've never played real golf. He goes, but me and my girlfriend go miniature golfing all the time. I said, have you ever played here at the place that you actually work at? He goes, oh, yeah. He goes, I get to play free here. He goes, I bring my girlfriend here all the time. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. I said, but do you go to other places in Orlando? And he goes, oh, yeah. He goes, we go all the time. He goes, my girlfriend loves miniature golf. I said, oh, that's what's up. And I said, I find it very relaxing. And he goes, yeah, it is. And then he goes, have you ever went to that huge ass one in Tampa? And I said, no. I said, tell me about it. He goes, oh, it's epic. He goes, I'll give you an example. He goes, that scene out of Happy Gilmore where like Happy's like hitting the golf ball with Chubbs, and it's going in that clown's mouth, and the clown shoots it out, and then he hits the clown's nose off. I said, yeah. He goes, remember all the crazy things that the ball was going through, and like the earthquake one? I said, yes, I remember that scene. He goes, that's kind of how it is at this huge miniature golf place in Tampa. And I said, oh, that sounds awesome. I said, I would love to vlog there. And I said, Tampa's not that far away. I said, I just went to a convention out in Tampa. And he was like, he goes, which one? I said, I don't know if you know it. I said, my friend Jeff puts on these toy shows. He goes, no. And I told him it was the extravaganza one. He's like, no, I've never heard of that one. He goes, that miniature golf place is in. I said, do you remember the name of it? He goes, no. He goes, I took my girlfriend there like a year ago. He goes, just Google big miniature golf course in Tampa, and you'll find it. So tonight, I'm going to try and do some research because that's another place I would love to vlog. And he asked me, he goes, where else have you vlogged at? And I said, all over. I said, I did a big epic vlog in the Titanic Museum that I still need to upload. He goes, I bet that was fun. I said, it was. I said, it was a lot of fun. I said, I've vlogged at the parks before. I said, I want to go back and do some more park vlogs because I know some people in the community love Disney and Universal, but I know some of you guys don't. But Fears loves the parks. I love going to the parks. I love doing the whole tourist thing, getting a picture, getting a selfie with Mickey. Mickey, get over here, smile, selfie it up. Right on, get on that self pic. That's what. Minnie, dump Mickey and come with me. Let's get a selfie. Right on, you know. Because Fears has great memories of going there as a wee little lad, Fears, and me and my dad like taking a picture with Donald Duck and me making Donald Duck laugh. And I was like, you know how Fears was when I was a little one, you know, always a goofball. Running around making funny faces at Donald, and Donald like goes like this, and he's like laughing his ass off. That's right, that was Fears as a little kid. Bundles of energy, so not much has changed. Had to take a lot of Ritalin when I was a kid. Pixel Visions, you ready for this? 1 Ritalin pill before school, 1 Ritalin pill after lunch, and 1 Ritalin pill before I went to bed. I had bundles of energy as a kid. The energy's kind of slowed down a little bit as an adult, but not much. A little bit, but not much. But like I always say, Fears takes all that raw energy and I put it into the streams. I put it into my job at FedEx. I put it into the vlogs, and normally it kind of evens out. And everybody, and a lot of people say, Fears, I admire you so much and so much passion and energy that you put into everything you do. I said, well, I took my dad's advice. You never want to half-ass anything because then you'll feel bad, like, oh, you know, I could have put more energy into it. Fuck that. If you would have put 120% in it the first time, then you wouldn't feel bad. So I always put 100% of energy into everything I do, you know? So, yeah. Triples. Oh, shit. Yeah, I tripled. That's one of your favorite vlogs. I remember you telling me that. You said, can't wait for the Gator vlog. I live for the Fears miniature golf videos. Well, another epic one is coming, buddy. But yeah, so the thing I was bringing up, Pixel and Visions, this manager at the miniature golf place is like, oh, that's cool that you vlog everywhere. So he kind of gave me a couple of suggestions on where else to vlog. And he's like, oh, have you ever done that that wacky museum? He goes, I don't remember the name of it. He goes, but it's right near Pirates Cove miniature golf course in downtown Orlando. I said, oh, I know what you're talking about. I said, the building's like slanted to the side. He goes, yeah. He goes, it's kind of like a science center type of thing. He goes, it's not the Orlando Science Center, but it's got like science and history and art in it. And the building's like built at a slant like that. So when you walk in the building, you're walking at a slant. And I said, I've seen the building, but I've never went in it. He goes, I took my wife there a year ago. He goes, that's a great place to do not only a vlog, but he goes, me and my wife had like a date night. And I was like, that's pretty cool that you guys are married and still do date night. He goes, oh, you have to. He goes, you got to keep the romance up. I said, I'm not married yet, but I said, I'll take your word for it. I said, anytime I date a girl, I said, you always got to keep the romance up. So I said, I understand, buddy. And he's like, you've never been married? I said, unfortunately, no. I said, still looking for Mrs. Fears, but I said, she's out there somewhere. Where? I don't know, but she's somewhere, you know. Let's hope I find her quick, you know. Anyway, where else did he tell me to go? He told me to go to that museum. And he said, do you like art? I said, I love art. And that's when I went into my spiel visions. I told the guy, I said, I love art in all forms. I said, if it's considered art, I love it. I said, I don't care. Painting, sculpting, writing, drawing, acting, metal work, whatever. Fears loves art in all forms. And he goes, oh, well, then you got to go to that big-ass art center down in downtown Orlando, the art museum. He goes, I don't know the name of it. Just fucking Google it. And I said, yeah. I said, but would they let me vlog in there? And he goes, they may. He goes, you may want to, like, film on the hush-hush. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a go. But if they tell me no, then I'll shut the camera off. But I would love to go to an art museum and get some really cool art on camera. That would make a cool fucking vlog. He said, oh, have you ever went to the Orlando like botanical gardens? I said, no, but I said I did film, I said in Missouri at our botanical gardens in Missouri. He goes, oh, well, if you like that one in Missouri, you'll love our Orlando one. I said, I'll definitely look into it. So I've got a couple of vlog ideas. All right, let's continue on. Thank you for all the likes. So far, everyone has liked this 6 times, so I appreciate it. I'll be right back because Fears has to go make a Crohn's dump. I don't mean to gross you guys out, but I have to use the restroom. So while I'm gone, I want you guys to go ahead and study the Waterboy. So I'm going to take this Pringle can, put it right here, and you just go ahead and study Bobby Boucher. Whoa, 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 I'm the Waterboy, dude. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Whew. All right. Time to get back to it and do a little bit of movie reviews. All right. All right. Sorry about that. I'm back. When you gotta go, you gotta go. All right. Time to review this wonderful movie. Pixel Visions. I know you guys have seen this. Pretty much everybody has seen this. I just bought this, as you guys know, like a day or two ago. I have not seen The Waterboy in a while. So I watched it again. Fucking spectacular. It's not a perfect 10, but it's definitely a 9. I'm trying, like, it's hard to pick my favorite scene because there's so many good scenes. But as I was preparing for today's show, I said, all right, I can't pick between these 3. They're all 3 of these fucking scenes are great. Visions. I don't think this character even has a name. You know, at the end of the movie where they're having the big pep rally, and then the bald-headed guy gets off the bus and he's making fun of Bobby. He's like, "Hey, Waterboy!" He's like, "You fixing to tackle all of us?" And then all of a sudden, Bobby Boucher's girlfriend like grabs the guy and like puts a knife to his throat, and he goes, "You make fun of my boyfriend again, and I will saw your head off." And she's got like a long-ass knife. Then that fucking like hunting guy with the hat, he's like, "You can do it! Cut his fucking head off!" That's my favorite scene. That's the number 1 favorite scene. And then he kind of like looks around like, oh shit, everybody heard me, you know, and he's kind of looking around. You can do it! You can do it! That fucking guy always makes me laugh. So that's the first funny scene. Then the second favorite scene is about those 2 crazed like fans, you know, like Clint Howard, which is Ron Howard's brother. You know, they're sitting in, you know what I'm talking about, the bald-headed guy, Clint Howard's the guy that's in all those horror movies, Visions. He plays the fucking ice cream killer guy out of that Ice Cream Man horror film, which, by the way, that fucking horror movie is great, Visions. If you've never seen that, oh my God. the back cover says, you hear the jingle jangle of an ice cream truck and you think everything's okay. And when I saw that on the back, I fucking lost my goddamn mind. I was like, you hear the jingle jangle of an ice cream truck? I remember back in the day, me and my brother rented it from Blockbuster, watched it. I about fucking puked my brains out because I was laughing so hard. He's like scooping out a little eyeball and shit and like putting it in the ice cream and like handing it to like this one guy's like, oh yeah, he's like, man, I love your ice cream. He's like, give me a double scoop and shit. And he's like, yeah, no problem. He goes in the back and like puts like blood like in the bottom of the cone and shit. And then a fucking like half an eyeball he puts in the vanilla ice cream. And he's like, yeah, put some extra sauce in there. And I am fucking losing my goddamn mind. Visions, please tell me you've seen that. Anyway, Clint Howard's in all those. But Clint Howard occasionally makes some cameos in Adam Sandler movies. I guess they're friends. My second favorite scene out of The Waterboy, where Clint Howard is like this crazed kind of like redneck fan, and he's talking to his other redneck fan buddy, and he's like, hey, man, I bet you this guy does a touchdown pass, on the first play. Yeah, man, check it out. And then all of a sudden, the play goes totally wrong, and he's like, yeah, man, you owe me $50, and he's nudging the other guy, right? He's like, yeah, man, you owe me $50. And then all of a sudden the other guy looks at him and goes, you said it was going to be a touchdown pass, you crazy asshole. He goes, I don't owe you shit. The way they filmed that, I was fucking losing my mind. So that's my second favorite scene. My third favorite scene out of it is when Bobby goes to school and he's like, Mama says this, Mama says that. And then all of a sudden, like the Colonel Sanders guy's like, well, folks, Mama's wrong again. And then he goes, no, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong. Mama's right. And then he's like, there's something wrong with this guy's, oblongata. And then he just turns and just opens up a can of unholy, like, whoop ass and, like, tackles his, like, professor. Those three are, without a doubt, the most funniest three scenes out of The Waterboy. If you guys have never seen The Waterboy, it is hilarious. Check it out. Visions. Do you know which horror movie I'm talking about with Clint Howard in that fucking ice cream movie? Please tell me you've seen that. I need to get it on Blu-ray. I have it on DVD, but I need to get it on Blu-ray. And it wasn't the first horror movie, but it was one of the first horror movies I watched. The first one was Halloween. And then like a couple of months later, me and my brother found that fucking hilarious like Ice Cream Man fucking killer one. They didn't make a sequel to it. It's just the Ice Cream Man, where he like kills a bunch of people and tries to like make everybody believe that he's not insane and he's just like some innocent like ice cream like vendor guy. And I lost my mind when I watched it and it was hilarious. Anyway, Triple says, Fears, you seem like a big... I don't even know who that is, Triple. Who is that? I don't know who that is. I'm trying to think who that is. I never understood why his teacher is Colonel Sanders. I don't know. It's probably Adam Sandler probably thought it was fucking hilarious to have Colonel Sanders in there. But it's the way he says it. No, you're wrong. Mama's right. Mama's right. Mama's right. And then he's like, there's something wrong with this guy's oblongata. And he just turns and Bobby Boucher just like, he gets red in the face and he's just royally pissed off and just pretty much like just tackles him and then some. So it's a good scene. And then probably the other scene is the one scene that I did for Pixel and Visions. If I had to pick a fourth scene, Visions, you know where I'm going with this. Where the bully is like, duh, 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 I'm the water boy, duh, I got a wooden spoon. That fucking shit, oh my God, is hysterical. That shit is hysterical. So yeah. That's fine. Oh, and then probably a fifth one is where he's taking his high school equivalency test, and then his girlfriend like knocks on the window, and she's like, "Yeah, good luck." And then she holds up a sign that says, "Do you want me to kill all those people right now?" And then he's all like, "No, I'm good. Like, you don't have to kill anyone. I'm fine." But that scene's pretty funny too. But Visions, do you know what I'm talking about? Have you ever seen that? Visions, please let me know. Have you seen that? Have you seen? I don't know if Visions is still here because he hasn't responded in a while. But Visions, do you know which scene I'm talking? Do you know that ice cream horror movie that Clint Howard's in? Have you ever seen that? Pixel, have you ever seen that one? Let me know. Anyway, those are my favorite scenes. It's an oldie but a goodie. I hadn't seen it in a little while. Watch it. It's definitely a 9 out of 10 for me. So, but This one is amazing. This is probably, I'd say this is my second favorite performance. My favorite performance that Bradley Cooper's ever done is that military movie that I reviewed a couple days ago, guys, where he portrayed war hero Chris Kyle. And fortunately, Chris Kyle got killed by some crazy veteran. But Bradley Cooper, that's my favorite performance ever. But this is my second favorite performance in Limitless. He plays this like kind of like down on his luck type of guy. His name is Eddie Gomera, I think is how you pronounce his last name. He's trying to write this book, and all of a sudden he runs into his divorced wife's brother. And he's like, "You look like shit, man. What the fuck's going on?" And he's like, I have, writer's block, and I haven't wrote anything in months, and I'm starting to run out of money, and, blah, 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 blah. And the guy's like, "Well, maybe I can help you." And he goes, "This pill lets you activate 100% of your brain. It'll totally help you. It'll totally help you." So he goes, "All right, whatever." He goes, "It can't get much worse." So he's like, "This ain't going to work, but whatever, fuck it." Takes the pill. So the movie starts. And his movie turns out some good, some bad. But in the end, everything kind of seems to even out. And Robert De Niro, another legendary actor, is in it. Robert De Niro is good in anything. I can't really pick my favorite performance that Robert's ever done, because everything he does is fucking legendary. Robert De Niro is a fucking great actor. Like, Bradley Cooper's one of my favorite actors, but I hate to say it, Robert De Niro smokes Bradley Cooper's ass in acting any day. But I like Bradley Cooper's acting. Like I said, this is my second favorite performance he's in. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got, some people die in it, so it's got aspects of horror in it. It's an action, adventure, suspense, thriller, drama. It's got it fucking all. So if you have not seen this, it is so good. Watch this. Definitely a 9 out of 10 for Fears. Fears Man approved. Watch this. Vision says, "Oh yeah, the ice cream man." Right. That's a good one. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I was like, Visions had to have seen this movie. I'm like, if he would have said no, Visions, I would have been really surprised, because that cheesy horror movie is right up my alley, Pixel's alley, and your alley. So yeah. Pixel says, "Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, the ice cream man." Well, Clint Howard, I don't understand why he doesn't do more movies. One, he's a good actor. He can do horror. He can do funny. Like, whenever he plays that hilarious, like, redneck bum, like, fan in Waterboy, he's fucking hilarious. But, like, on the ice cream man, he plays this cringy, cheesy, like, horror dude, like, sticking eyeballs in ice cream shit. And he's scary as fuck, And he was in his brother's film Apollo 11, because usually his brother Ron puts him in every single movie that Ron's done. So Clint Howard's been a lot, but he just never gets his like credit where credit's due. I love Clint Howard's acting. He's kind of a quirky kind of dude. He was even in that Dr. Seuss movie where Mike Myers plays, because Ron Howard directed that. He was in Dr. Seuss's, actually he was in both. He played a part in The Grinch, and then Ron Howard directed The Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers as the cat. And Ron Howard gave his brother a cameo in that. So he's in a lot of his brother's movie. I don't know if he's in every single one of his brother's movie, but he's in a lot of them. So yeah. Pixel says, "Me and Visions are going to be up your alley at the same time, man." That's just gross. That's nasty. Don't put that image in my mind, Pixel. That's just gross. Nasty. Let's see. Vision says, "I want another Clint Howard movie a month or two ago called Evil Speak. It's about getting back and trolls." Oh, okay. Evil Speak. Oh, getting back at trolls. Okay, got it. Tag team Hulkamania style. Oh shit. Oh man. What? Pixel and you versus me? Damn. That would be a match. Well, I would have to have a team member too to make it fair, but we'll figure something out. My friends. All right, Evil Speak. Well, you know what? Let me watch the trailer right now. Let's have a little look-see. Because Visions usually picks out some good gems. Visions, one of the best. Well, I mean, all the gems you've told me to watch, I've watched. They're all great. But one of my favorites is that dead end drive-in massacre in the future of '94 and shit. That one was great. That was such a good movie to buy and watch. That one was fucking great. I still gotta buy. I took Pixel's advice. I watched Night of the Comet, but I'm telling you, the only Pixel Visions, the only reason why, and Pixel said the reason probably why it was Pixel. Didn't you say it was because it was like $65 Night of the Comet because it was like a rare version of it? What version was it, Pixel? I just didn't want to buy it for $65 because Pixel and Vision said, "Hey, Fierce, you can buy it on Amazon for $14." You know. And I was like, all right, that sounds more reasonable, but I'm not doing the $85 or the $65 one. All right. Let's see here. What's it called again? Evil Speak. All right, so Evil Speak trailer. So Evil Speak trailer. All right, let's see here. So Clint Howard is in this. Okay. Oh, wow. They made this in 1981. Oh, wow. All right, well, let's have a little look-see here. Let's see what this is. All right, here we go. Oh, Lord.
I'm making this quick video because it has been 1 month since joining.
Give me 1 second, all these fucking commercials.
And so what I want.
All right, here we go. Wow, this looks hella old.
Everyone's known a boy like Stanley Coopersmith. He's the kid everyone used to pick on.
Screwed up for the last time, Cooper Dick.
Cooper Dick. It's fucking over with.
You see, everyone thought Stanley was a joke. An outcast with no one to turn to.
You guys broke my catapult. You're gonna pay for that.
No one except man's most advanced machine. Stanley used the power of man to call on the powers of evil.
I, Stanley Coopersmith, command you! Oh my God.
All right, Vision. So this is like, I guess Stanley's like in a cult, but then like he's using a computer, so it's like in the future and shit. It looks all fucking 80s and shit. This is pure hilarious. Let's continue on. This may have to be a must. I may have to buy this because this looks fucking hilarious.
All hell broke loose.
Oh, wow. Okay, fucking laser beams just came out of the guy's eyes. It's fucking over with. Oh, my Lord.
These creatures with your strength and force. Let them avenge me.
Wow.
Evil Speak.
Wow. All right.
Remember that little kid you used to pick on? Well, he's a big boy now.
Remember that little boy? Well, now he's grown up. Well, no shit. Usually a little boy will grow up to be a man. But nice cover art. It says, evil will break out once the little kid is sick of the bullies. Now it's his turn. Oh, Lord. There we go. Oh, my Lord. Well, I do like the cover art. It shows a picture at the end. I guess Scream Factory put it on Blu-ray Visions, and I must say the Blu-ray looks quite good. The cover art on it looks really good. Well, you know what, buddy? That's another one to add to the list. And when I'm at V-Stock, I will look out for Evil Speak because that looks fucking spectacular. That looks hilarious. And Vision says, how badass is that? It looked pretty badass. It looked hilarious, too. So, Oh my Lord. Visions, I don't know where you find these gems, but man, you find some gems and then some. And sometimes Visions, like I thought Pixel found some gems, because Pixel's found some gems, you guys. I've found some gems before. But every once in a while, Vision will just write me, all right, Fierce, you've got to check out this film. And then Vision will be like, what, Fierce? I can't believe you never even heard of this. I'm like, I've never heard of that. Fierce, watch this movie. And then it's just another epic gem. Tinder Immortal told me about another gem too that I forgot. It was like evil cartoons or some shit that like jump out of the television and start killing people. Like literally evil cartoons start killing people. So Tinder Immortal, I'm gonna have to check that one out too. I can't remember the name of that one, Visions, but that one I'm on the hunt for too. Pixel says, let me tell you something, brother. When me and Visions get done with you, dude, you'll be dripping, soaping wet, and begging for a rematch. Oh, shit. Fucking hell. That's what it is, Pixel. Evil Tunes. Then I got to check out that Psycho Goresman thing that you told me about. Then I have to do the, what is it? The fucking evil robotic Santa that kills people on, what is it? What is it? Christmas Day? And she's like, runs a radio station or some shit, or the convenience store robot, like all hell breaks loose. I got to find that one too. And then the one that I showed you in Visions, they just did not have it on Blu-ray at Walmart. The one that me and LC found in our toy hunting. Fucking evil Easter Bunny, the Blood Trails. Fucking the Blood Trails. I fucking lost it when I heard about that. So, all those are on my to-do list. The fucking Blood Trail. That's right, motherfucker. All right. Well. It's been quite a good stream. Again, I'm gonna have to push the beach stories for another day because I'm so tired. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll get around to them eventually. I'm tired. I want to take a nap. I want to take a shower. And because this was drenched in sweat and it dried on the way home with the air conditioning. So I want to get into some nice clean clothes, have a shower, have something to eat, and then Pixel, I just have to do a few little tweaks on that toy hunt extravaganza video. That'll be up tonight, so look out for that. And then either late tonight or tomorrow, I will start on the Star Wars stuff. And then I got church tomorrow. So yeah. And I'll either do a stream right after church or I'll do one on Monday. So I'll let you guys know. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. Thank you for all the likes. I got 7 likes on this stream, so I really appreciate it. So anyway, you guys rock. Keep doing your thing. Enjoy the rest of your guys' weekend. Fears has had a hell of a weekend. But all I got to say is you guys have no idea the vlog content coming for next weekend. You guys are going to find out that this surprise that I have is probably one of the best surprises that I've hit you with in quite a while. Pixel Visions, everybody, it's pointless to guess what the surprise is because you guys will never get it. You'll never guess who the person is. You'll never guess what me and this person are going to vlog. And Sam's going to come on the ride with us. So you guys will never guess who it is. You guys will never know. And I'm not going to tell you guys anything more because it'll ruin it. But once you find out next weekend. So I'm going to let you guys sweat bullets all week. That's right. But it's going to be worth the wait. Trust me. It's going to be epic. Right back at you, Visions. And again, Visions, I just want to say one more time, thanks for all the cool merch, buddy. Thanks for all the extra goodies. And when I get some more money, buddy, that Pizza in the Cup mug is mine. And then one of these days I'm going to commission you to do that melting face with the white, black, and red colors like how you did on your last one. That art is amazing. I love that art. And you're a good painter, buddy. And that's got to be on my fucking wall someday. Oh yeah. Maybe I'll put that painting next to James Bond over there. I'll find a spot. Don't worry. Anyway, time for some shout-outs. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my friend Pixel, Lord of those Pylons at Pixel Protocol. Check out my buddy Randy, as always, at his main channel, Cameo Man 2021, and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Check out Richie, the Challenge Master. Richie, I'm going to throw out a challenge. Buy the tallest Starbucks coffee you could possibly find and down 6 of them, buddy, in the shower. I've given you the idea, Richie. Now go with it. Subscribe to my buddy Visions, Lord Visions, at www.exhumvisions.com. You can get cool merch like this. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Buy some cool shit. Why? Because my buddy Visions is a cool, epic, genius motherfucker. And as always, last but certainly not least, follow this handsome devil at FearsMan26 on YouTube and FearsMan26 on TikTok at TikTokage. And then follow my Fears Vlogs channel, the one that you're watching right now. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And I'm going to bid you guys a fond farewell. All right, this is Fears signing off. Peace, deuces, and I'll see you guys later.